Okay, so a while ago, Killiker lost his stuff, right? And he hasn't been on in ages, or at least I don't know when the last time he was on. So I'm just gonna drop a nice small care package for him, just in case he hasn't lost his stuff. I mean, he did lose his stuff, but I mean, if he hasn't got it back, well, now there's just some free stuff for him. So I've got a bit of cake, I've got armor, tools, whatever, and I'm just gonna give him some golden carrots because I make these, and I'm trying to market him to buy them eventually. So I'm gonna break this. Fury's care package. Get your stuff back. Oh, okay. And okay. He hasn't been on for ages, so you wouldn't have noticed the. Boop. Hey guys, Fury here, and welcome back to Cohesioncraft. Today's episode is going to be a big one because, well, let's just say I'm planning to go to the end, kill the dragon, and maybe, just maybe, get ourselves some shulker boxes. But first, let's have some fun. My lovely, lovely fortress. And my skeleton farm. We'll come back to that later. The first thing that we need to do today is go exploring and get ourselves some mangrove logs. And this is the last wood type that I need to complete my collection. And yes, I'm on top of my Doomspire tower. I'll explain everything a bit later. If you remember in my introductory video for this series, I said that by episode 5 I want to get all the wood types. And I have everything except for mangrove wood. So we're heading straight forward to a mangrove swamp to finally get our hands on mangrove wood. Okay, we're coming back here later for deforestation once we have shulker boxes. We can get so much of this later on, I can't wait! With our grey block storage complete, we can now move on to our boat right over there. Now I've actually been building this just before I started the storage area, mainly because I really want to get this thing done and I think it'll be really cool. So the captain's cabin area thingy is right there where I've already put the blocks down, and then just have to cross over. I need to fill in the floor and then build the Outland TIE fighters. 2 are going to be there, and they're just going to be landing on top. And we're then going to try and build 2 TIE interceptors on either side, just as some sort of security detail for the ship. And the name of the ship is going to be called the Onslaught because it sounds cool, and also Transformer Onslaught, he's the best. So let's build the Onslaught. So a lot of people will make their flags on their Minecraft ships very straight on, or they don't look like this. I've gone with a theme that's a lot more different than the usual theme where flags are built. I've decided to make it a lot more damaged and eroded, and I think it looks really cool. Especially when we get this one in and maybe a smaller one that connects to this one here, or some other form of cargo or transport. This ship will look amazing, and I absolutely cannot wait to just build this one up. And yeah, so I'm going to build this, and then we're going to take a look at the entire ship off. Wait. Do I not have an empty hand? Okay. And then we can see the Onslaught all built up. I also haven't finished the captain's bit over there, so I do need to do that. Okay, bye. This is a bit embarrassing. I've somehow run out of grey wool and spruce after tearing down an entire island's worth supply. So in the meantime, whilst the trees grow, let's decorate the Onslaught. First thing that we're gonna do is just put down a bunch of jungle logs just as some sort of transport and export item. I eventually want to have a bunch of ships just carrying resources, and then that being my form of shops. I'm not entirely sure how it's all going to work out in the grand scheme of things, but I think for now just having all of my stuff here will make the most sense for me. I think later on we can work on making an actual shopping area, but for now I'm just going to make my shops and things on my ships because I feel like that'll be a lot cooler than just having a bunch of random shopping areas. And yeah, so we're just gonna build up these little piles of supplies, I guess, and this is just gonna help us to decorate the ship out a bit. We can also throw in, I don't know, leaves or some mangrove planks. Just show off my little wood collection. Have these just scattered around the ship. Just look like the ship's actually got some supplies. It's weathered down, so some of the supplies are loose. That's why there's planks everywhere. Something like that. Something to try and tell a bit of a story instead of just have a bunch of random stuff everywhere. And yeah, so let's wait to get the rest of the materials and let's finish off the Onslaught. The Onslaught is almost complete. As you can see, I've built a crow nest and I've got all of this stuff down. We just need to finish off over there, get some, what's it called, fences and some logs, tie them up to the front bit, maybe go across and down to the smaller one, and then yeah, we should be finished with the main build for the Onslaught. I present to you a completed ship. The Onslaught is done. It's done from the exterior. Right? 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 So we have a lot of work to do this episode, and I think I forgot to mention, today is Monday evening. Me and Kilika are going to the end on Friday evening, afternoon/evening. So we have a lot of time to kill, and I have no idea what to do. So we're probably just gonna work on the base, and tomorrow I'm streaming Honkai Star Rail. Never played the game before. Hopefully make for a good YouTube video. If not, then whatever. Time to get back to the base. We're gonna reconvene back on the Doomspire Tower and plan out what we're gonna do next. Looking on our island and base map, we can see the two interceptors next to the Onslaught, and they actually look really cool on the map. And we now need to build more TIE stuff. Yes, we're expanding our little Star Wars empire around, and I'm gonna try and make some sort of flight area. I'm not sure what to call it, like a starport but on the ground. Try and transform some of this back area maybe, or we'll put it at one of the front areas right in this slot here, and then we can go to the end. We have now completed the two TIE interceptors, one close to the right side of the ship and the other a little bit farther away on the left side of the Onslaught. Completed at last. It looks a bit clunky and a bit too small, but I've never built ships before, and this is my first time actually building a ship in survival vanilla Minecraft, so it didn't turn out too bad. We're now going to build these small TIE interceptors on either side because a gauntlet fighter will take way too many resources. So, let's get building. We now have the TIE Interceptor on its small landing platform. I should have moved it a block to the right, but I think for now it's fine. I didn't want this platform to clash with here, but unfortunately this side is on here, so I made a tiny pillar instead of my normal big ones. And we are now going to go to the end, get some shulker boxes, and get an elytra.